playoff blues. We've talked about, has the monkey gotten off Lamar Jackson's back for this playoff crapshoot that he does, right? We talked about this, and I think the playoff monkey is finally off of his back, but we'll see come quarter number 2, I think. But let me ask you guys this question. Let me propose this question. If Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen both have an off game, who can win? So if Lamar Jackson plays bad, can his team win? If Josh Allen plays bad, can his team win? What quarterback can play bad and their team can still win? Guys, both of these quarterbacks are very vital to their team's success. All season long, let's just be honest, they've been key MVPs for their team most of the season. Use that term very, very loosely, MVP. Josh Allen has 500 yards rushing to 3,700 yards passing this season. Lamar Jackson has 4,100 yards passing and 915 yards rushing this season. So, obviously, Lamar Jackson's putting up more stats than Josh Allen, right? But, the Baltimore Ravens have a king on their sidelines. The Baltimore Ravens have a king in the backfield. Is the one and only Derrick freaking Henry that has 1,920 yards rushing this season. Now, I'm not saying the Buffalo Bills do not have a good rushing attack. James Cook, we just talk highly of him. Ray Davis has had a pretty good season. Hell, Josh Allen himself has had a pretty good season. But I'm going to say this. I think if Lamar Jackson has an off day, if playoff Lamar Jackson shows up, his team can rally around him more. Meaning Derrick Henry steps up. Josh Allen is the MVP for the league for a reason. There's a reason why Josh Allen will be the NFL MVP in 2024. It's because he goes as far as his team takes him. I'd said that backwards. His team goes as far as Josh Allen takes him. If Lamar Jackson has an off day, Derrick Henry steps up. If Lamar Jackson plays like playoff Lamar Jackson that we've grown to like in the last couple of seasons, Derrick Henry steps up. So, guys, who can have an off day on Sunday? I'm going to say it is Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson can have an off day, and his team will still be A-okay. Lamar Jackson can play bad. Let's not say bad. Let's say below average, and the Baltimore Ravens can still play. Josh Allen has to play top notch. Josh Allen has to carry his team to victory. Josh Allen has to put his team on his back and carry them to the into the AFC Championship game. But guys, let me know in the comments below, who can have an off day and their team can still win? Is it Lamar Jackson or is it Josh Allen? Me personally, I am saying Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson can have a bad day. Petro says the Ravens and Lions have the hardest matchups this weekend. I will concur with that. However, the Rams are pretty good, right? Honestly, this is a great divisional games. These are a lot of great divisional games. Like, you can pick any team, and I'd say, yeah, I can see it, right? But yeah, if I had to pick two, I do not like the Commanders draw I do not like the Lions draw for the Commanders, and I do not like the Buffalo Bills draw for the Baltimore Ravens, right? Michael Jenkins says it is Baltimore Ravens year. They going, baby. They going. The Jets have the most penalties, says Nash Prod. Okay. Petro says Lamar Jackson can have an off day and their team can still win. Petro, I'm not trying to make fun of your name. I'm terrible with names. So if I'm saying it wrong, let me know. But we are on the same page, man. We are on the same page. Michael Jackson says the Ravens and the Bills going to be the best game of the weekend. There's a reason why it is Sunday night game. Because the NFL, the schedulers think that this is going to be the best game. And I will concur with that. John says, waffle number 2, which one chokes first? When is the last time Josh Allen has choked in the playoffs, John? Josh Allen has 25 touchdowns to 4 interceptions in the playoffs. Josh Allen has really never choked in the playoffs. He has been outperformed, I kind of want to say outplayed because he definitely stepped up in the Kansas City Chiefs game with the 13 seconds, right? He has been outperformed. The defense has let him down, but Josh Allen normally performs in the playoffs, right? Nash Prod says the Ravens win if Lamar and Allen both play bad, and I think you're right. So therefore, I think Lamar, right? Ravens all day, win all day. John says, which college does King Henry come from? Alabama. And here we go with some Alabama talk because John's all about Alabama's being on those nuts, squirmy firmly, his butt cheek juice rolling out down those balls, and he's licking them off the Alabama nuts. Nash Prod says Ray Davis is injured. I think he is injured. He is concussion protocol, but he is trending the right way. I think I saw today that he was a full participant in practice. So don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure I saw that. But yes, he is in concussion protocol, the last I knew, but hopefully fingers crossed, he is good for the game. I want to see both teams 100% healthy in this game so the best team does win, right? Alpha Rob says Lamar Jackson for sure. Lamar Jackson can play bad and their team can still win. Petro says it doesn't matter. The Chiefs are going to beat either team. Whoa, slow it down, baby. Slow it down, baby. I'm a Chiefs fan. Slow it down. And Laura says, let me bring some validity into this. Let me bring a woman's touch into this. Josh Allen can play bad because Josh Allen is that freaking good, baby. She says Josh Allen is so up here that even if he plays bad, it's still way up here. And Lamar Jackson can't get up there, baby. That's what Laura's saying. By saying those two words, that's what Laura's saying. Laura's saying Josh Allen is so far up here, his B game is still better than your A+ game. You just can't reach that man. That's tough, baby. That's tough. Damn, Laura, slow it down. Jim Powell, the CEO of the Pigskin Pundits, guys. He says Super Bowl Lamar was coached to stay in the pocket. Ruin his game forever. If they let him ball, it's over. It's finito. It's finished. Put it down. Lamar Jackson, the Baltimore Ravens in the Super Bowl if he's able to scramble the pocket. You are right. You are right, Jim. You are right. Jay says Ravens can win games multiple ways. The Bills only have one, and it's Josh. You are correct, Jay. The Baltimore Ravens do have Derrick Henry. They do have Lamar Jackson. You are correct. That is why Lamar Jackson is not the MVP of the league. Hell, Lamar Jackson is not even the MVP of his own team. In the 5 losses this season, Derrick Henry touched the ball 3 times in the fourth quarter for all 5 games. Don't shoot the messenger. Just stating the facts. Stating the facts. Judah says Lamar has Derrick Henry. So Lamar can play bad. Hell, Lamar, let's put an emphasis on this, guys. When I say bad, he still has to play good, right? He can't be throwing 5 interceptions or like Jared Goff did versus the Texans, or 4 interceptions or a fumble. Like, he cannot play horrible. He can play average, C game, B game, right? If he plays a D game, they're going to lose 100%. So I just want to put that emphasis on there. Put that hashtag or waffle around, right? When I say bad, I mean average, right? Like a average game for Lamar Jackson. I just want to put that emphasis on there, right? Peter is fine too. Okay, Peter. Sorry about that, man. Peter wants to be called Peter. You got it, man. You got it. Robert's in the chat, said Giants fan here, but I have 2 older brothers who are diehard Eagles fans. Eagles look tough this year. Robert, come back tomorrow. 9 p.m. East Coast time. We'll be talking about the Philadelphia Eagles. Bring your brothers along, and we'll talk shit on on their Philadelphia Eagles. So we will shit on them 100%. Josh, Mr. Top Fan himself, he says both quarterbacks are bad in the playoffs. It's just they haven't been able to get past the Chiefs yet. Josh, I don't see where Josh Allen has been bad in the playoffs. I have not. He's had some not amazingly A++ games, MVP level types of games, but it's It is not like he's Justin Herbert and throwing 3 interceptions in a game. It's not like he's Justin Herbert throwing five interceptions in his last 2 playoff appearances, right? Josh Allen has 25 touchdowns to 4 interceptions in the playoffs. He takes care of the ball and he puts the ball in the end zone. So I'm not seeing where you guys are understanding that Josh Allen is a bad playoff quarterback. Derek wants to know, who is the Bills tight end? They have Dalton Kincaid, and then the other one is, let me look it up. So Dalton Kincaid, and then, why am I drawing a blank? I know his name. I can see it. Dalton Kincaid and Dawson Knox. So Knox and Kincaid, right? The 2 D's, Dawson and Dalton. So, yeah. How did Alabama do this year? John, that's a great question. How did Alabama do this year? Asking for a friend. So you guys are answering the question. Thank you guys for that. Man, you guys are so kind. Buck licks the Chiefs' balls. I do. I gobble them all day long. That's why I got a little bump in my throat right there. Is from gobbling their balls. Ethan Goodwin says Josh is better than Jackson. Yes. Yes, Josh Allen is hand and shoulders over Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson's not even a top 10 quarterback in the NFL, baby. So slow it down, Ethan. Slow it down, baby. He's good. Lamar Jackson, when he's able to scramble the pocket, he's a baller, baby. He's a baller. When he's able to pass the ball deep, okay, he's a baller. He's top 10 if he can pass the ball deep and scramble. But the minute you take away one of those things and make him make a short intermediate pass, it's done, baby. It's done. Don't underestimate Cook. I'm not going to underestimate James Cook ever. Hell, did you guys just see that? He just scored another touchdown on the Dallas Cowboys 365 days ago. He's still scoring touchdowns on the Dallas Cowboys. James Cook is good. James Cook is probably a top 10 running back in the NFL. We'll do a breakdown once the season's over, but James Cook is definitely a top 10, guys. He is pretty good. WBN says, what's so impressive is that even though Derrick Henry ran for 1,900 yards this season, Lamar still for 4,000 yards, 41 touchdowns to 4 interceptions, and 900-plus yards rushing. With that being said, I don't think the Bills fans knows what they're dealing with. They do, because they played back in week 4. So let's not get it twisted, Ant. So they definitely know what they're playing with. They know what they're playing for, right? And they've had a monster like this come through there in Buffalo before. Patrick freaking Mahomes. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Jay says Flowers didn't practice again. How big a deal do you think that is? Because I think it would allow the Bills to commit to stopping the run and make Lamar Jackson beat him with his arm. That is 100%. Zay Flowers is their deep threat, right? Zay Flowers, I think, is the true X factor for the Baltimore Ravens. However, the passing game still goes through Mark Andrews, right? Mark Andrews is arguably one of the best tight ends this weekend. If I had to pick a tight end from any team, I'm picking Travis Kelce, and then I'm picking Mark Andrews, right? Mark Andrews is a top tight end in the league. However, beyond that, I don't trust Nelson Aguilar. I don't trust Bateman. I don't know if Deontay Johnson's going to be active or dressed. Like, I know they just picked him up, Monday or Tuesday. So missing Zay Flowers does suck. And honestly, I'm going to be honest. The reason why I thought the Pittsburgh Steelers had a chance versus the Ravens last week was because of the absence of Zay Flowers. Obviously, Zay Flowers was not that big miss last week, but this week, if he does miss, it's tough, baby. It's tough. Ethan says, not even top 10 is wild. Lamar is top 10. Oh, hey, don't look at stats. Watch the game. Laura says, Josh Allen for MVP. Let's go, baby. Let's go. John says, new coach, new confidence, proving SEC football much more competitive than the Pac-10. Who cares about college football? Let's just be honest. Nash Broad says, Joe Burrow threw for 5,000 yards. That is the real MVP, baby. Hey, Nash, I'm with you. And if you even want to take it one step further, the real MVP is Saquon Barkley. People on the YouTube says I was saying it wrong. I was saying Saquon is Saquon. Saquon Barkley is the real MVP. Let's just be honest. Alpha Rob says the Buffalo Bills will have Milano and Andrews at the Times or Bernard. I like it. That's very, very smart. Very, very smart. Ant says, do not sleep on Rashad Bateman. Dude is finally living up to his potential this year. He's been out red zone threat over the past 4 or 5 weeks. Yes, he has. I don't want to sleep on him, but I don't know, right? It is tough. It is tough. Derek asked, how many years have each coach been on their teams? Harbaugh has been there for what? At least 20 years, hasn't he? 25 years or so. I feel he's been there forever. Sean McDermott's been there for what? 6, 7? I'm not 100% sure. And Alpha Rob says, Ant, I hate to break it to you, but I'm snoozing on Bateman. I'm snoozing on the man. I'm snoozing. All right, guys.